Hi, my name is Daniel Mora. I'm a senior product designer in the managed stage with GitLab. And today I wanted to kind of go over a task that we've been working on regarding simplifying groups and projects. This is a working group to see if we can try and find a more simple organizational model within GitLab in addressing the problem between groups and projects and some of the inconsistencies between those and limitations that we currently have around that. So this will be a simple wireframe demo. The idea being that we want to think of a new way to organize information or organize your business within GitLab. So the idea of we wanted to create an object or an organizational container that's separate from groups or projects. This would be more or less a blank screen or a blank page where you would start. We'd want to create a new object. So here an admin would select a type of object for the container they want to work with. So say I want to start building my team structure out, or I want to create a code repo. The objects we need to determine how to group them or build them. For example, epics and issues. This sort of object should live cohesively. Project management objects, wiki objects, analytic objects. What are the building blocks for these sorts of conceptual or functional features? So in this case, we're going to go ahead and make a repo. And this feature is more or less the same for now. So now we have our project or our code repo. Now let's go ahead and define a dev squad that we can attach to that so that they can begin working. So we'll make a new object. And from here, we're going to go ahead and select team. And this is functionally the same again. We'll create a team name and then invite people. Currently, we need to have more investigation on what this will look like or how this works, but I wanted to just kind of use this as a quick walkthrough. So let's assume we've added some people. So next we'll save. And from here, we have the two objects, and now we'll need to connect them. So in this case, what we'll imagine is we've built our organization out. We'll select the team, and then we'll attach an object or the repo to that team so that they can begin working. So here we'll say I want to attach my repo and my epics and issues. That way they can track the data or track issues associated with the project. So now we have our repo and our epics and issues associated to the team. Next, let's go back to the home as if we were to backtrack. And that's what it would look like for, we want to look at the screen next, what it would see from a non-admin perspective. So seeing a user experience like a dev. And functionally, you would just see the dev screen of a repo. On the left, we would have much less stuff that's not associated to the dev. Things that they don't have interactions with would not show up here. So now let's take a look at nesting and sharing objects, the idea of how things would live in an actual in-depth hierarchy versus a flat architecture. So we'll look at a team working with a project. So we'll select the project, and here we have our dev team underneath it, and they have the code package and registry associated to that project. So here, the admin view would be very similar. However, we'd have the additional features of allowing creation of sub-objects or attaching objects to additional objects. So we'll connect some features. So in this case, we want to connect analytics and the epics and issues features. And now we have analytics and epics connected to this project. Now, this is all kind of work in progress. I don't really have future plan for this apart from just a problem investigation or solution investigation. And so we would really like your feedback right now to see what sort of solution we could come up with around this project. I'll attach the related issue and any sort of documentation that would support this. We'd love to hear your feedback and provide more insight. Thanks.